Good morning children, welcome to the computer class. Here today we are going to learn about graphics in QBasic. What is this QBasic? It is a basic programming language. Okay, till now we were learning about the applications like Excel, PowerPoint in the 6th standard, etc. Now we have already learned what is this QBasic, is it not? In 6th itself we have learned what is this QBasic. Now we will be learning more about this programming language. That is, we are going to learn a language with which we can write programs in the computer. Is it not? Then only we can understand how the computer will work or how we are able to communicate with the computer. Okay. So what is QBasic? So QBasic is a programming language which was developed by Microsoft in the year 1985. Okay, here QBasic is a successor. Successor means it is the next version of Basic. What is Basic language? Basic is a expansion for is an acronym. Basic is an acronym for Beginners All Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code. Okay, so being the next version, they may named it as QBasic. Okay, so QBasic is the ideal programming language. Ideal means is the most suitable, okay, programming language for the beginners. Beginners means for the people who are learning to program, who are learning to do programs. Okay, for because it is having simple commands, okay, improved programming structures, better graphics and flexibility. Simple commands will be in English. So with the English words you can understand what that command is required for, and the improved programming structures, all this will help us to improve our programming skills. Then it is an integrated development environment. Integrated development environment means what? In the same environment we can write the program, edit the program, debug. Debug means we can check whether there is any error. Okay, and if there is an error, we can go step by step and we can find out what is the problem, what is the error causing bug. Okay, that is why it is called debug. That is, I am going to remove the bug which is going to cause the errors and execute the basic programs. All this can be done in the same environment. Okay, so integrated development environment. Okay, now for this we should know what are the basics. Okay, when you are learning a language, say when you learned English language, you learned the alphabets first, all the 26 alphabets, and then we came to know about the vowels, the consonants, etc. Similarly, for learning this language called QBasic, we should know the basics. What is the basic things which we need for this language? The first one is the constants, the second one is the variable. So constants. Constant means, what do you mean by the English meaning or the English word constant? It means it is not going to change at all. It will be there always. Okay, it will be there always as such. It is not going to change. Now, so the definition is constant means the values that do not change during the execution of the program. Okay, so when the program is being executed, the values will not change. It will be fixed. So the two types of constants are numeric constants and the character constants. Numeric constants, it will be having only the numbers. Okay, here we are again dividing that into integer constants and the real constants. Integers will be having positive, negative and the fractional parts. Okay, and the real constants are with the fractional part, and the integers will not have the fractional part, without any fractional part. So two types of constants, integer constant and the real constant. Integers will have only positive and negative, whereas our real constants will have the fractional part. That is, it will be having a decimal point and then the fractional part. Okay, coming to the character constants, it will be having again two types. It is either single character constant Here our constants also are two types. Either it is single character constant or the string constant. Single character, with the name itself you can say it will be individual characters like D, E, all this in double quotes. Okay. Whereas a string is a group of characters, again that also in double quotes, so it will give you the meanings, okay, like welcome to the basic programming, etc. Okay, now coming to the variable. Variable means it is the opposite of the constant. That means the value will be changing. Okay, the value will be changing during the execution. That is much you should know. A variable is a name which can contain the value. Okay, it will hold the value until another value is assigned to it. That means we can change the value in a variable. Okay, so it will be changing always during our programming or during our execution. So the two types again, the numeric variable or the string variable. Now the numeric variable is nothing but it can be of integer number, floating, decimal or a long integer type. And it should not contain any space or a special character or special symbol like all this. And it is always represented by a alphabet. It is always represented by an alphabet. Okay. So the numeric variable is nothing but it is a variable, that is it is always represented by an alphabet. It is to hold any value in the form of a number, whether it can be an integer, floating, decimal or a long integer. Example, a equal to 5, that is the value 5 is assigned to the variable a. Now coming to the string variable. Now what is a string? String means for words, symbols, etc. And it should be denoted within the double quotes. Okay, double quotes. And the alphabet will be followed by the dollar sign. Dollar sign should be there to indicate that it is a string variable. Okay, now coming to the QBasic. That is, this is an application that is you can download it from the Google and you can install it in your desktop or the laptop, and then when you double click on that you can go into the QBasic window. It will be like this: Microsoft QBasic V version 4.5 and welcome. Then we can press escape key to hide the welcome dialog box. Okay, then first program. What is this? CLS, print end. CLS is for clear screen. The basic statements, CLS stands for clear screen. Clear screen means you are going to clear the previous statements so that you are going to start it fresh. Print is to display the message as an output. Okay, so the print statement will be having the keyword print. The syntax is the rules. So the line number, print, it will be all in capitals, and then what do you want to print? Either a constant or a variable or an expression or a message. Okay, it can be a constant, it can be a variable, it can be an expression. When it comes to message, you should put that in double quotes like this: welcome to the world of computers. It should be within the double quotes. Okay, now example, they are saying in clear screen, a equal to 50, b equal to 100. These two are assignment statements, where I am going to assign a as 50, b equal to 100. With this, I am going to print what? The value of a is a and b is b. Okay, then print a comma b. That means it will print the values without after leaving some places, because the comma will leave some spaces. Then print a plus b. This is an expression. This is an expression. This is a constant, variable and all this expression. And end. Look at the output here. So the output will be the value of a is 50 according to this print, and b is 100. Then the second print, it will be displaying 50 and 100 with the spaces, and with the third one, print a plus b, 100 plus 50, it will become 150. Okay. Now coming to the input. Input command means what? We are going to get the value from the user. It is used to enter the values when we are going to execute the program. Okay, that is the user will enter like the name, roll number, which will be changing. So what is the syntax? It will be the line number, input, it can be the numeric or the string variable. Okay, example 10 input A, that is A is going to be the value or the variable in which the value is being set. If I want many inputs, variable inputs, you can put comma, comma, comma. Okay, see, print what is your name. Then I have to input name dollar. Name is always a string, is it not? It will not be in numbers. It will be in the alphabets characters. So it should be a string variable. So it is name dollar. Then print hi with the name. And you say nice to see you. Then print how old are you? And you can input the age. Age is a numeric constant. Age is a numeric constant. Then print. So you are age years old and end. Look at here. The output for this particular print statements will be, so first print will say what is your name, and the user should type Ridhima, or it can be Reshma, Ravi, anybody. Then it will print hi with the name Ridhima, nice to see you. Then the next question is how old are you? You can say 14. So you are 14 years old in this print. Okay. Now these are the two input statements we saw. Coming to the end command. End command tells the program is ending there. Okay. Now go to. Go to statement is nothing but to tell that you have to jump to that particular line. Then the syntax is from one line go to the next line. So go to this line number. Go to the new line number. Then coming to if then statement, that is, this is a decision making statement. Okay, if the condition is this, then do this. Okay, like if condition, then the statement, what you should do. The condition is, say in this example, if the name is equal to Vicky, if the person's name, that is input name, if the name is equal to Vicky, then print hello Vicky. Okay, like if you want to print the numbers, if you say yes, then you will print, otherwise it will stop. That is otherwise, that is where if then else. Here we saw only then condition. Here we are going to see the else condition also. What if I don't want to print 1 to 5? What should it do? Okay, that is the other condition also. So the if the condition, then there will be statements, else that will be the statement 2. Okay, now coming to the graphic statements, that is how we are going to use graphics. Okay, it is easy to create and display the graphics like drawing rectangles or giving color shades. Okay, for this, first thing is we are going to check the resolutions. Okay, so the resolution, if it is medium resolution, the computer screen is divided into 320 by 200 pixels. If it is high resolution, it is 640 by 200 pixels. In that case, this will be the, if this is the upper left corner 0, 0, the right will be 319, 0. That is for medium resolution. Whereas for the higher resolution, it will be 639. Okay, now coming to the screen statement. What is the screen statement? It is mainly to set the screen resolution, whether you want the medium resolution or the high resolution. So when I set screen mode 1, okay, the resolution will be 320 by 200. If it is 2, it is 640 by 200. So this will be the high resolution. Okay, then along with this, we have the number of colors supported. Colors means what? The background color, text colors, all this. Okay, so according to this, we have the screen mode numbers, the resolution and the colors. You can set it line number and the screen mode parameter. Okay, the keyword is screen. Okay, then when the screen mode is 0, what is happening? It is only for text. So no graphics can be used here. When the screen mode is 0, we are using only for text. Now coming to the color statements. So what is this? To give attractive colors for displaying the text and the graphics. Okay, so the line number color. What is the keyword color? It is not COLOUR. This is COLOR. Okay, and the parameter F. Okay, it can be parameter F or it can be parameter B. F means specifies the foreground color. B means it will give the background color. Okay, and then you have the color options. Okay, if it is 0, it is black. 1 means blue. 2 means green. 3 means cyan. 4 means red. 5 means magenta. 6 brown. So all these are the combination colors. Okay, you can say color parameter F. Okay, and then you can say what you want the color number. If I say 2, see, color 2. Okay, what is color 2? Green. Okay, so the foreground color is green. Now, if I say parameter F comma parameter B, that means F will be the foreground, 2 will be the background. So what is happening? Foreground color become yellow. What is 14? 14 is for light yellow. 14 is for light yellow. The next one is the background color, that is 2. 2 is green. So the foreground color is in yellow. Look at the font color. It is in yellow, whereas the background color is in green. Okay, don't bother about this black color, which is the screen color. Okay, then to change the background color of the whole screen, you should give the CLS statement after the color. So after this color, you should give the CLS statement. Then only the whole background will become green. Okay. Now the line statement. What is this line statement? That is, you are going to draw the line. For drawing the line, you should have 2 points. So the line from this point to this point, and you should give the color. Which color you want the line? So line from 1620 to 4420 and the color of the line. Okay. Then for drawing the boxes. Boxes you should know at how many lines you want to draw, and at from which point to which point you should draw. You should know the points. If you give that points, the boxes will be joined. Okay. And here for drawing the box, it will be having the point letter B. The letter B. The B will say it is a box. Okay, and the coordinates for the box are 60, 60 and 130 to 100. So from 60, 60 to 130, 100, it should draw the box. And to fill the box with some color, you should say BF. Okay, BF means box fill option. Box fill option. And if you give the color, it will fill it with the color 6 itself. 6 means what? What is the color 6? 6 is brown. Okay, so it will be filling it with brown color. Circle statement. Circle, it should have the center and the radius. Okay, so center, radius. According to that, it will give the circle. Okay, so when I say in the screen 7, color 14, 5, clear screen, print circle, 160, 100. So this will become the center location. R will give the value of the radius, and this P is nothing but the color code. What is the color for that? If it is white color, 15 means it is white color. Okay, coming to the beep. Beep is to give the beep sound. Okay, like our alarm sound, to give us the beep. Play means to play the musical notes. So give here are the few basic musical notes which they have given. You will get the music here. Okay. So at the end of this, we have seen what are the basic commands. Okay. For what is the constant, what is a variable, then what is the clear screen, print, input, go to, end, if then else. All these are the basic commands in QBasic. And then for graphics, we saw screen, color, and then line, box fill, and then we saw the circle, and then we saw the beep and the musical notes. place statements, all the statements which are required in the graphics. Okay children, go through this. If you have any doubts, message in the group. Okay, thank you.